Fukushima wastewater released into the ocean. China bans all Japanese seafood. I'm going to speak more on this subject, but before I do so, I would like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Okagadas, Damonis to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace to the whole flow that scattered abroad at the four corners of the earth. So y'all see the titles, y'all see the headlines. Now, I cannot believe that these maniacs actually released toxic radiation waste into the ocean. So I actually heard about them planning on doing this a few weeks ago, and I thought to myself, nah, there's no way that they would actually do that, but here we are now. So let me read this title right here. This is from Bangkok Post, Japan. No radioactivity in Fukushima fish. Yeah, right. It's probably an insidious effect. Um, but either way, it's something that don't make any type of sense to do whatsoever. Release toxic waste into the ocean because we all are connected to the ocean to some degree. We all eat fish. Um, some people like to go to the beach. You understand? This is another one from CNN. China bans seafood from Japan after Tokyo begins releasing treated radioactive water. Now, why is China taking those precautions? It's because they understand the serious the seriousness of the situation. Now, as I just read this other title of this article, it says no radioactivity in Fukushima fish. So which one is it? Are people going to be affected by this, or are people not going to be affected by this? I think the answer to this is obvious. You know, this is something that affects all of us, really. So I'm not even going to bother reading any more of these titles, of these articles. But, I wonder if the US is going to ban fish from Japan. Probably not, because they want us all sick and dumbed down. You know how it goes. So, as usual, I have to read a scripture. This is Revelation chapter 21, verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. So when it speaks about a new heaven and a new earth, it means a new rulership. You understand? This world is going to be under a new authority when Yahweh Shai, who the world refers to as Jesus Christ, makes his second return. Okay? And anybody who knows anything about the Bible knows that Yahweh Shai is from the tribe of Judah. So Judah is one of the 12 tribes of Israel. Now, when you read this same chapter, Revelation chapter 21 and also Revelation chapter 22, it speaks about the significance of the 12 tribes and also the apostles, which the apostles also come from one of the 12 tribes of Israel. And so in the kingdom of heaven, when it's going to be established on earth, there's going to be an order. There's going to be a new order, as I just read, a new heaven and new earth. So the world is going to be refreshed. In our kingdom, we wouldn't have to worry about environmental damage and toxicity affecting the earth, affecting the world, affecting the marine life, the animals. And even here it says, and there was no more sea. So in this case, there ain't gonna be any more sea that's contaminated with nuclear toxic waste. But what that really means is that there's not gonna be any more people of the other nations that are ruling on the face of the earth. Okay, because there's only gonna be one authority. You know, it says that all throughout the scriptures when you go into the prophecy. Um, Isaiah 47 comes to mind. Um, Jeremiah 50, Jeremiah 51. You know, that all speaks about, the destruction of Babylon, which is America. And so once this place is wiped out, that's going to be the end all be all. There's not going to be any more authority on this face on the face of this earth. That's of the other heathen nations. You understand? So verse 2, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. So what is verse 2 speaking about? That's speaking about the elect, the 144,000, and the 1/3 coming down from the chariots, also known as so-called UFOs, and then just taking over the world. Because how is it possible that people are gonna be? When I say people, I'm speaking about the Israelites. How is it possible that they're gonna be delivered or saved? Because the Bible speaks about being delivered and being saved. How is it possible that the Israelites are going to be delivered from nuclear destruction from World War III? It's going to be from the so-called UFOs. It can't be anything else. And we're in the year 23, right? So a lot of what you hear in the media regarding UFOs is that they're illustrious. It's a mystery. We don't know much about them. That their technology is at least 1,000 years old, and that is true. But what people fail to realize is that in the scriptures it speaks about UFOs. They're referred to as clouds, chariots, um, mountains in certain parts of the scriptures as well. And so that's how the elect are going to get delivered. It's through the so-called UFOs. So let me read verse 2 again. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God, or Yahweh, out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. So the Israelites, starting with the elect, are known as the bride, and we're going to be married to the Most High. You understand? And the only reason why we even have this change is because of Yahweh Shai. Remember? And so that's what's getting ready to take place. And in the kingdom of heaven, like I said, it's going to be established on earth. It's going to be a totally different order and way of doing things. So I'm going to end off on that. I hope y'all found this video edifying. Shalom. Until next time.